Good morning, everybody. Today is March the 1st, and I want to say thank you for coming to my Be the Light YouTube channel. This is Christy. I send you love today, tomorrow, and continuously. I am doing tons of videos today, as much as I can possibly do, because this week is going to be a busy week for my normal lifestyle, and I want to do what I am passionate about. Sharing my journey with you, or giving you insight to certain things that I have come to understand is really, really important to me. This is a part of my heart and what I know that I can give selflessly out of. I know that this is just a small portion of what my purpose entails, and I know I am opening up to more of my purpose, and it will be coming to me quite soon. So I just wanted to say that I am not forgetting about you. I am still going to do what's in my heart, and that's important in life when we are sharing the pieces of who we are with others, and it's keeping that fire alive that is within us. So yes, I will be spending some time today doing several videos and getting things ready for the week in preparation, so I know that I have things that are set prior, to the day, so I know that I have enough things to share in case I just get way too busy with what is in store for me this week, and I'm unable to actually give you pieces of my heart. So it's already there for you guys. So that should tell you all that I think highly of people in itself, and that I'm putting you guys ahead of myself is what I'm trying to say, which is the selfless type of love. Throughout my journey, I have been given tons of insight, tons of wisdom and knowledge, and early on I began doing my own research because things started to happen, and I wanted to seek more information even before I was given information about it. Again, the more that you seek to find answers, that is what it means in the Bible to, knock, ask, and do that without ceasing. You are not settling for what is taking place in your life. Therefore, you are continuously seeking to have the answers, even before the answers are given to you. You are always searching for more information about how you're feeling, what you're going through, whether it is uncommon, different than what others are going through. You are always trying to knock down new doors and find information that will help you in your journey. So I am the type of person, and there's no right or wrong here, who resonates with Jesus Christ. And even though I didn't grow up reading the Bible or belonging in a church, that doesn't mean that I am not a follower of Jesus Christ. It doesn't mean that you cannot be saved by Jesus. Jesus is the representation of all light. He is the highest of all light forms, and that's what it means. So if you're just out here and you don't know anything about the Bible, but you know and have heard about light, it's Jesus Christ. It's His Spirit. It's His divine Spirit in His heart. So in the Bible, it speaks about the tree of life, or the tree of knowledge, or the book of life as well. And that's something that I really didn't understand prior to my awakening, and I was opening up to this. Why? Because I kept seeing a tree and a book in my visions. And I knew that Jesus has been assisting me in my awakening process here. And you will learn in your own process who is holding your hand and leading you. And they will confirm this. And this is all something that you have to trust and be open to finding out who is leading you and loving you and who has always been guiding you on your journey. And so I kept searching for more information. And early on in my awakening process, the Bible was really complicated for me to understand. And I had a sense that there was more meaning, more things that I didn't know. But of course, that's even mentioned in the Bible that that God will give you more information, the secrets, if you will, about life or about what you are going through. But you have to be open to it. So I did the good old Google search about, the tree of life, of, the book of life and things like that. And it takes me to what they now call the Akashic Records. And it is the same concept. It is the book of records, the tree of life, all things. It is that. If you go and search in all religions, there is a form of book of knowledge. Whether or not they call it the book of knowledge or the tree of life or the Akashic Records, it is all one thing. It is just like there are different types of religions, different cultures. There's a different name for everything, but it's all linked. And you can call this consciousness, or the universal consciousness, which is all things that's in relationship to God, source, spirit, again, whatever you resonate with. And as I began reading about what people had placed out there on the web, that you can attain your book of life, which is everything about who you are, what you have done, where you have been, how many times you have existed, and what your purpose is. That really piqued my interest. And I attempted to do this, but I was unsuccessful. I sat and I created my stillness, and I wanted to really access it then and there. But I have come to understand, because that there is a certain amount of growth that is necessary. Yes, there are people out there who have this divine talent that can assist you in learning all about your book of knowledge, or the everything about who you are, the Akashic Records. Again, whatever you resonate with. That is not what I do. I don't think I can do that as of now, anyway. I can give you a glimpse of what your heart wants, the true answers of what you're seeking. I can do a lot of things like that individually. I'm getting messages from God about who you are. But to actually sit and really give you a great detail about everything, a list of things like that, and I think, and I could be wrong, these individuals have that capacity, ability to be able to do that. But here's something that I place out there because of how I have attained information and am still attaining information. Your healing process is essential to this. Because if you are given information about who you are, and you are not emotionally stable and emotionally ready to receive that information, it can actually cause you more harm. Because this book of life, your book, is going to tell you everything that you have ever done. And it could be very traumatizing if you are a person who takes things in with pain, which is something that I have done in my past. And even when God revealed certain pieces of who I was in my past, like my very first existence, it was hard to swallow because of the consequences that took place because of who I was and the actions that I took. But I had to learn that I was who I was, and everything that took place in my life had to, in order for the rest of life to fall into place as well. And I had to really allow that to sit in my heart, that although I may have been this individual who did something wrong, made wrong choices in life, it was necessary for life. And I began to heal from that. So if I were a person who received that information a year ago, or even 10 years ago, I don't know what I would have done with that information. I would have become really depressed, and I wouldn't have moved forward in my life. But because I spent so much time healing prior to receiving certain information in my life about who I have been, from God, by having access to pieces of my book, my life, I can take what I am given and use it to move forward. It's not, and nothing that takes place in our life is supposed to prevent us from moving forward. But because of our own brokenness that we are feeling in the now, that's what it does. So the point of this video is to express to you the ability that you have to tap into all about who you are currently and find out why you are certain ways that you have been. Because as I have stated before, everything from the beginning of this existence now to the very beginning of all existence plays a part into who you are today. It's not just our own experiences that influences what we do in our life, but it's everything that has been passed down from our own generation and our own family line, but as well from our past karma based upon our very first existence, our second existence, whatever it is, however many times we have been here. And I know that I am an old soul. I know I have been here at least, this is my third or fourth existence that I have been given information towards. So, and you can tell if you are an old soul just by how you act in this own life right now. You are probably someone who has just had a lot of answers, a lot of experience at a very young age as well. You act more mature, but you're very young, or you look very young. You're more childlike in your demeanor, yet very mature with this wisdom that you just seem to have. So that is a part of who I have been in this lifetime. So I want you to be excited about what you can learn about yourself, and place that intention in your heart that is what you want. because that's how you begin to open up to it. You have this desire of wanting to know more about it. You're seeking to have answers. And yeah, by all means, seek out, knowledge about it. Watch videos, read things about this type of knowledge and tapping into it, because that's how you begin a healing process of it. When you have an idea and then you really seek it in your heart, desire, there's a natural thing that begins to take place, the healing process and the preparation for it. It will all take place simultaneously to get you ready for that information. And it may be that life is going to hand you all types of situations now that's based upon what is in your book. Do you understand now why certain things take place again in life? It's to allow you see who you are on the inside, or who you have been on the inside, so you can heal from that. And when you heal from that, you will be given the reason why. That is the revelation about who you are and who you have been and why things took place. But I wouldn't put too much stress on this, is the point. Put this seed in your heart to start growing. Learn about what you need to learn about. Heal what you need to heal from. And in time, when you are ready and when you have done the amount of steps that needs to be taken, you will have all the divine wisdom. Because even if you went to somebody again who has this gift, and you can pay them to send you a script about everything that you are today and have been, in the places you have been, if you are emotionally unready to receive, mentally unready to receive, this is going to harm you. And that's not what God's love is trying to do. That is not His way. He wants you to really be ready for all the love that He can give to you. But it requires healing. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing away. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.